That from the G-force from going around here today?
No, it's injury.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, it's been a few races now, right?
Yeah. So still creating quite a bit of pain for you. Aye.
I have to rest my head now.
Okay, we won't keep you long.
Before you start, do you want to take off the mask?
No.
Lewis, this time last year, I remember your disappointment on returning here and not being able to push as hard as you wanted. How different were things today?
Take it off. Yeah, much different. I don't know if you've told the fans, but I think that last year was a brand new surface, and I think the oil came up from the bitumen or whatever it is, and they cleaned it off supposedly before. So I didn't really know what to expect when we went out there today, but geez, so much more grip than we've ever had before. It's intense how much grip there is out there, which is awesome. And so it's made it a much more enjoyable track to drive, much more like it was before.
That's great news. And straight to the top of the timesheets for both sessions. Today, how difficult was it, or how long, should I say, did it take to actually get the setup dialed in, given the starting position, I would imagine, would be from the data feed that you had from last year?
Yeah, we actually started off with a really good setup. The first session was really strong. Made some changes, and the track's obviously it's evolving and it's feeling different when you get into second session. Made some changes which were okay. I'm not sure it felt as good as it did in the first session, in the second session, but we've got lots of good findings, so we'll hopefully take those forward with us into the next one.
Is there a lot of work to do for you until you're completely 100% happy with it, or are you fairly close?
Fairly close, yeah. I don't know how much more there is, but we always find something during the evening, so I definitely think I'll be able to find just a little bit over tonight and hopefully into tomorrow if it's not raining. And then, I have a lot of work to do on Sunday, so either way, whatever the case. So just going to try and focus on how I can get the best out there.
Obviously, Pirelli have brought one step softer tyres for this year, but the grip of the circuit itself has increased dramatically. How's that affected tyre wear today?
I've not seen the tyre wear, but I mean the long run that I didn't feel too bad. It was relatively consistent, but I think it's quite aggressive on tyres. So if it's a dry race, I would imagine it's not going to be a one-stop here, which makes it more exciting.
Championship battle between yourself, Max, Mercedes and Red Bull, but Ferrari and McLaren are showing their hand increasingly every weekend. Yep. Ferrari looking very strong today. How much of a role do you see them playing?
Well, yeah, they're going to be hard to pass, and as our Renault and McLarens, they seem to be improving more and more through the year. I don't know where that's coming from, whether they're bringing upgrades, I don't know. It's not really my focus, but it's good to see them getting stronger, and I hope that they're strong next year.
You brought it up, obviously having to pass them on Sunday. Final question for me then is, how much of today was tuned towards the car you're going to need to pass, rather than simply just the out-and-out fastest sort of car you'd need for pole?
Well, I need to be on pole to limit the loss, and then of course I need to understand the car to be able to do the best in terms of long run. So I'm just trying to find the right balance. It's not real different, I would say, to any other weekend.